Oh, good, you're back. Well, as you can see, I am fully geared up today. I spent some time getting some diamonds just because I can, and I had an extra diamond block that I didn't need for the monument. So, yeah, I've got full diamond gear, and I am digging it. And let's see. I've got a lot of blocks here. You can see kind of a random assortment of stuff, but it should last me for a decent while. And there's just two more blocks to get for this monument, just the emerald and the gold. So I say we're going to try to do that today and see how that turns out. I'm going to grab this diamond because I can. No, I'm not. I got the levels though. Not like I need them, but I got them. And I just have to make sure not to get knocked off by this water. I kind of leveled this so I'd have a couple extra blocks. Got 20 more circle stone out of the deal. There we go. And okay, now stuff's starting to load in. I've got a little bit of glowstone just to provide some light for me should things get dark. Let's go ahead and use up birchwood here. So yeah, I think this quest is just about at an end. Unless some terrible stuff happens that I'm not expecting. And I gotta make sure there's nothing bad falling to ruin my day. But I do feel like I'm getting pretty close to the end here, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen when I do finish that strange monument area. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Now, as I'm bridging, I guess we could talk about some of the new 1.5 features. I do want to play around with that on the Knights of the Square Table server. I know it's mostly redstone stuff, and I'm not much of a redstone wizard, unfortunately. But what better time to learn than when there's some cool new redstoney features coming out? I didn't really follow a lot of the pre-release news and stuff like that, but I know we have comparators, which sound interesting. I know we have hoppers, which sound awesome. And I know that, ooh, I think a skeleton's going to land here. That could be a problem. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of this, just to be safe. I hope he doesn't try to shoot me on his way down. That would make me sad. Yeah, hoppers, seems like that really opens up the door for automation, which I'm really excited about. I think you can make it work with furnaces and with brewing stands. I'm not exactly sure what else. Obviously chests and stuff like that, and you can start making your mine carts actually be worth using, and your chest mine carts and whatnot. So that will be interesting to play around with. I don't do a whole lot of mining on the server. If I need materials, I usually just go caving. And I've mentioned this before, I'll say it again, I find caving to be both more interesting and more profitable. And I'm sure other people disagree, but that's the way it's worked out for me in my history with Minecraft. Ooh, gold is really far away. At least that's the emerald's pretty close. So I definitely will play around with the minecart stuff. Maybe it'll give me an excuse to do some strip mining and I can get some kind of cool setup going underneath my underwater base. Oh, cake! Alright, let's start going out this way. And let's see, what else is there? Oh, redstone blocks, which I'm really happy about. And what else? Oh, quartz I'm happy about. I think quartz looks pretty cool. And I know there's something else that I appreciate about the new... Oh. More explosions. Whoa. Okay, there's some explosions. Nothing too terrible. But anyway, I know 10th Relentless, one of the newest guys on the Knights of the Square Table server, he's already hard at work doing some really crazy cool stuff with 1.5 features, and he's let us know that if we start noticing any lag in the server to let him know and he'll try to fix stuff. So he's probably got some pretty cool things planned. So maybe I'll spend some time hanging out with him and learning the ropes. I know he's a feed the beast guy, and I think he's kind of used to crazy contraptions to get stuff done. So I'm sure he's a little more at home with that kind of thing than I am, because I'm pretty much just I've just been a plain old vanilla Minecraft guy, just exploration and a little bit of building. Haven't really ventured into the redstone arena all that much, but maybe I need to start doing that. So I'm grabbing a bunch of these just because, worst case scenario, I can use them for a little extra bridging material. And, oh, another thing that I'm really happy about is you can smelt nether brick, or bleh, you can smelt nether rack to get bricks and then make nether brick blocks. And I love that because I've never ever cared to use netherrack as a building material. Sometimes I'll use it for scaffolding and stuff because it's really easy to tear down again. But yeah, it's super ugly. I feel almost completely the opposite about nether brick. So I've definitely gotten some smelting going on the server already just to convert that stuff into something I actually care about. And I think I'm finally going to use that to finish my nether tunnel, because that has been in ill repair for a long time. Okay, well, I've got one more block that I need. I'm going to pop an extra one there just in case. And I can't even see the gold right now, but I know it's off in this direction. So we are going to press on over here and possibly finish this sucker up. It may be a short hangout time today, but it should be eventful at least. Now I've got to say, this whole experience has been pretty interesting. Definitely unique. I think that is a really cool idea. It probably could still use some work just to make things a little more lively, but this whole blocks falling out of the sky and everything, pretty cool mechanic that you're not exactly going to see anywhere else. So I like it, and it has been quite interesting. I hope you guys have found it interesting as well, because it has definitely been neat to play. And hopefully you're trying this out as well. Am I going to have enough blocks? Let's take inventory real quick. I just might have enough. Still a ways away. Surprisingly, nothing's landing on my little bridge here. I'm just picking exactly the right little slice of airspace to bridge through. I'm getting pretty close here. It's interesting to note that there's some decently valuable stuff along the walls here. There's melon. I think I saw iron somewhere. Yep, there's some iron. Just random stuff in case you feel like bridging out to the wall. I'm not exactly sure why you would, because there's plenty of stuff falling all over the place. But at least it's there if you're interested. You never know. So I am pretty dang sure I'm going to have enough materials to get out to this gold island place thing. Pretty darn sure. And in fact, I even feel like using emerald blocks once these bricks run out. And of course, night is falling just in time. Okay, we're going to make this. We are going to finish this thing right here today. Well, tonight technically. Oh. I hear skeleton sounds. And I saw lava. Okay. Let's be smart about this. Ooh. Oops, that's not where I wanted to place that guy at all. No, sir. I would much prefer to put you right here, and then one right here. Okay, and I gotta make sure lava's not falling on me. Gotta make sure skeletons aren't trying to, oops, ruin my day. Okay. I really, they probably would be shooting at me now if they could, so I probably don't have to worry about that too much. But I'd really hate to take a death right now, after only taking one death this whole time, and really surviving pretty well, I'd say. There we go. Extra blocks, and I have one left. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to that one, and I'll get a second one. Okay, let's fill in some gaps. And you know what? I only need one. Oh my goodness, what was that? Is that a witch? It didn't give me any effect. You know what? I've got what I came for. Let's flee. Let us flee. Phew, I got a little worried there. That little block that just fell kind of worried me too. But I think, unless some unforeseeable horror happens, I think we're going to make this. I'll take you, and let's get home. Oh, it's a long trek. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Okay, we're not quite in the clear. I'm going to give him a fairly wide berth, because I don't feel like tangoing with a skeleton tonight. And I don't really feel like tangoing with one anytime, because I'm not much of a dancer, to be quite honest. Just ask my wife. Eat some of my final melons, probably. Let's go. Let's do this. Hop, skip, and jump all the way home. Little pig, wee wee wee, all that good stuff. Okay, don't get too cocky though, Cthulhu. You could still fail. You could easily still fail. You could easily still get another diamond. Because diamonds. Oh yeah. Okay, home stretch here. I think we're gonna make it. Hello, Glowstone. I don't need you anymore. Get out of my life. Oh, there she is. I'm gonna miss this place. It's been interesting to say the least. Okay, I feel like placing gold first. Oh, signs. Really, Minecraft? Much better. Okay, here's the gold. This is where things start getting a little weird. Freaky. Okay, now, this is the last one. We've got circle stone. We've got diamond. We've got starting supplies. There's what I have. We've got redstone lamp, iron block, and gold block and lapis block. And taking a peek in there reminded me, I'm going to put these away real quick, reminded me of something I want to try. As you can see, I've got this little guy started right here. I want to check something out. So bear with me here. I'll grab you guys too. I want to try going to the Nether, just to see if there's anything special there. I really don't know why, it's just I want to try it. So I'm going to, because I can. Alright, put you there, put you there. I'm going to get this a little closer just to make it easier on me. Put you there, put you there. Okay, so we got our frame. Okay. And I have iron. Oh, sweet. And I do have the flint. I wasn't sure if I had that or not. Alright, let's check this out, shall we? Did I make it right? I almost always get that wrong, so I feel proud about myself. Today is a good day. Now, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be able to do this, but I don't see any real harm in it. Let's just check it out, just for the heck of it. Okay. Okay, it looks like it's just plain old Nether. And I don't think there were any rules stated about going to the Nether, or forbidding going to the Nether, either or. So if it is allowed, oh, dead end, this would be quite the nice way to collect extra bridging resources very quickly. So, you know, based on that, I'm guessing it's probably disallowed, but interesting idea at least. Okay, that satisfies my curiosity. Hello, creepy sound. Let's go back to our interesting world, and let's seal the deal. Let's put the last nail in the coffin here. Okay, nope, not that way. This way. I will take that. Thank you very much. Let's do this, shall we? I don't know why I just hit F1. Okay, here we go. So, I really hope that this is going to be the last piece of the puzzle, that this is going to release me from this area, or at least send me somewhere else. I don't know, but this is all I've got to go on. Let's eat. I wanna be full for whatever it is that's coming for me. Here we go. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Okay. Whoa. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, wow, that felt really weird. Oh, well, at least it looks like I'm back Back on the cost server. So that's good. Phew! I don't know what was going on there. Oh, but it feels good to be back. Oh, listen to that sweet water. Oh, man. Well, hey, I'm free. Oh, awesome. Well, hey, thank you everybody for hanging out with me while I was away on vacation, I guess you could call it. Whatever kind of strange place it was that I found myself in. I hope you enjoyed our stay there, and I hope you continue to come back and check me out and see what I'm doing. Well, another map done, and another trip to the trophy room. Now, for Bridge Out, I didn't really know exactly how to rate this because it is a very experimental map, but I decided to give it the Flayer of Souls solid 3 out of 5 rating because I think it was enjoyable, but I think there's still some work left to be done if Vladimir really wants to flesh out this cool idea he's got. I don't have a whole lot to say about the map, but here's what I do have. So once again, the map is called Bridge Out, and it's by Vladimyr, or SirVladimyr on Twitter. So first off, I felt like even though I played the map on hard difficulty, it still felt too easy. Some of the resource islands did have some nasty mobs like creepers or the witches or the weird skeleton things by the Iron Island. But overall, it did feel too easy. And really, if you lose your blocks by falling to your death, it's not that big of a deal because they just keep spawning indefinitely. So I'd say even easier difficulties where you do keep your inventory would almost make it ridiculously easy. I don't really know what exactly could be changed to make it more difficult. Maybe just having other creature spawners around or to really mess with you when you get closer to the islands, because it seemed like sometimes when skeletons were dropping they wouldn't actually shoot or anything. I'm not sure what's causing that because I've seen the opposite in the past, but maybe having more hostile mobs would make it a little more difficult, add some challenge to it. And I double-checked the rules, and there's nothing that specifically says you can't go to the Nether. So I'm thinking if you get that idea fairly early on and you go out and get the iron and make buckets and whatnot and go to the Nether, that would make the rest of the map way too easy because you could get pretty much all the netherrack you could handle, and that would just make it a bridging experience after that, which would not be very fun. So I doubt anyone would really care to do that because it would spoil the map, but that's definitely an option that's out there. And then lastly, I'm not sure how I feel about this, but I'm just going to say it anyway. The islands might be too far away from the main monument area, because after a while, getting the resources isn't really that big of a deal anymore, because you can pretty easily get your bridges set up and start collecting those pretty easily. And because some of the later resources are really far away, the map does become kind of a grinder. You're just collecting the resources and then you're just bridging a very long distance. So, I mean, I get why they're far out because that's the whole point of the map, but I feel like it might be too much so, and it does kind of reduce the map to just doing busy work to get those last couple resources for the monument. So, take that as you will. That's just kind of something that I'm thinking about. As for positive feedback, I've got a few things here. First off, obviously, I think the concept is really cool. Having resources just come down in strange random locations and collecting them for, whether it be for bridging or in other maps, it could be used for who knows what. But I think it's a really cool idea, and I think Vladimir's really hit on something special there. And I think he chose a good assortment of blocks to use. I never actually went for them, but I like the fact that there's cake that you can grab, so that could, fill up your hunger bar really easily. The melon did it for me because there's not really a lot of hunger-intensive activities you have to do, so the melon did pretty well. But there is a lot more stuff out there. You could end up getting an enchanting table, like I mentioned. You could do all kinds of stuff. You could get an anvil and pretty much everything you would want in the game. So good job on that. And lastly, the monument and the mountain builds looked really cool, I think. A lot of the times the mountains wouldn't exactly render in for me, even though I was in far. But when you're close enough to actually see them, they do look really cool. And as well as the monument, I think it's simple, but it's elegant, and it's got a good combination of blocks, and the vines just make it really cool. So that's a long-winded explanation of a few short concepts. Anyway, let's go ahead and head into the trophy room proper. So thank you very much, Vladimir, for making a cool experimental map. I had a lot of fun playing it, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play it. I went for a little bit of a different feel in the videos with some music and just kind of being chill and a little bit slower pace in general. I hope that turned out well. I really have no idea, but that's what I went for at least. So I'm going to use sponge because that is one of my favorite things in the game, and because you started out having some sponge for bridging. So thank you, Vladimir, I liked it. Alright, so this was Bridge Out by I always get this wrong, Vladimir, I think? I always get the I and the Y mixed up. Boom. And we did a 3 out of 5 rating for that bad boy. There we go. Alright, and then just one little bit of housework. I have a quick update as far as channel's concerned. I'm at 150 subscribers as of the 20th of March, so thank you very much to all the newcomers. I mentioned a few of them in, I believe it was the last video. So thanks very much for coming to hang out, and I hope you decide to stick around. And tell your friends. No, you don't have to. Anyway, that's that. Thank you everybody for watching. Make sure to go check out the map for yourself if you want to try something completely different. And I hope you tune in next time for another map.